Okay, before you judge me, yeah, I'm a guy. And no, I'm not saying I know everything about girls, but over the years, I've spent a lot of time paying attention, watching, listening, noticing the little things most people miss. And eventually, I realized something interesting. Girls aren't actually confusing. Most people just don't slow down enough to really understand them. So in this video, I'm sharing what I've learned about the female mind from a guy's perspective. And honestly, some of this might completely change the way you see things. Girls notice energy before words. The first thing a lot of guys get wrong, they think girls notice your words first, like what you say, how funny you are, or what line you use. But most of the time, it's your energy, before your joke, before your outfit, before the conversation even starts. She notices your vibe, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, how comfortable you seem in your own skin. Confidence has a feeling, and people feel that instantly. They remember the little things. This honestly surprised me. Girls often remember details most guys completely forget. Something random you mentioned weeks ago, your favorite snack, a song you said you liked, or even the mood you were in that day. And it's because emotional details stick. When something feels meaningful, even if it seems small, it stays in their memory. And sometimes, the smallest things become the biggest things. Silence says more than words. This took me a long time to understand. Sometimes silence isn't silence. Sometimes it says everything. Sometimes when a girl says, "I'm fine," she might still be figuring out what she feels herself. Not because she expects you to magically read her mind, but because emotions don't always come out clearly right away. And sometimes, being there matters more than saying the perfect thing. You don't always need the answer. Sometimes just being present says enough. Confidence versus trying too hard. Here's something important. Girls can tell the difference between confidence and trying way too hard to impress. Trying too hard feels forced. Real confidence feels relaxed. It's quiet. It doesn't need attention. It doesn't need to prove anything. It's just someone being fully comfortable being themselves. And honestly, that stands out immediately. Being understood matters more than being impressed. A lot of guys think they need to impress girls. Looks, money, status, showing off, saying the perfect thing. But what I've learned is, being understood matters more. Feeling heard matters more. Feeling emotionally safe matters more. Because at the end of the day, people might forget what you wore. They might forget exactly what you said, but they never forget how you made them feel. So, do I understand everything about the female mind? No, probably not. And honestly, maybe no one ever fully will. But this much I've learned. Girls feel deeply. They notice deeply. And they pick up on energy more than words. And once you start understanding that, things feel a whole lot less confusing. But now I'm curious. What do you think? Did I get this right? Or am I completely wrong? Drop a comment below.